Brilliant finish.
Yeah, he's starting to get into the game this third quarter, hasn't he, Stan? But just, yes, their speed to just keep getting the numbers around the contest and then to spread.
Once again, Monfries and Stanton, the two low possession getters for Essendon at half-time. They've been involved in 2 or 3 of their goals this quarter. Made a big difference.
So the margin 29 points. On the left-hand side, Matthew Knights, the perfect record against his rival. And well on the way to making it 4-zip. One down by Cruiser, who hasn't contributed much after a promising start.
Standing up when he got it.
Love the way that guy goes about it, Lonergan. Undersized in many ways. But his ability and his will, again, to get in the contest and win that contested footy. A very important player for Essendon, especially now that Watson's not there. He'll be the man fulfilling that role.
Ryder and Cruiser fight a draw. Smothered off the boot of Grigg. Ricochets across to Dyson. Players just wanting a whistle. And Joseph stirring things up when there was no need really, although perhaps the situation calls for it. Ryder taps it down. Love it. Now, how will they call this? Too high.
Get the ball. Nick. No, he's bringing down for the ball. Play on.
He plays on, then gave it away. Simpson falling to the ground. Armfield found a way through. Now Stevens. They need some precision. He settles himself. Goes looking for Favola. Awkward bounce. From Favola, no second effort. Pears. Stevens ran past Favola to get involved. Hand passes across to Simpson. Simpson towards full forward. A push on Fletcher, no free. Slattery, Hocking. Oh, well done by the Bombers. Now Stanton.
That was a big win for the Bombers. Lonergan, Dyson, charging to full forward. Lucas. Well, he caught a bucks the moment it left the boot.
Lovely way to kick, wasn't it? Right in front. Wasn't that Lucas? Was where Lucas was going to be on the end of the 50-metre kick.
And Lucas is interesting. Without being disrespectful, he's playing like an old guy, but he's still kicking goals. He's kicked 7 going into this match in the last 2. He's kicked a couple important goals, one when they needed it badly in the second, and this would be a 3rd goal if he can get it home. He hasn't. He just hasn't got that same surety in front of goal from the set shot, but he's making a contribution. And right now, Carlton is on the ropes, not quite knocked out, but close enough to it.
Scotland. Judd. Out of the back pocket, Chris Judd. High ball to the wing. What a beautiful kick. Just drifting it to the advantage of Cruiser, who always looks worried. Defensive side of the wing. Kicks it down towards half forward. He's a good judge at the moment, Cruiser. Good mark is taken by Fisher. Good aerial is Fisher. Looks inside the forward 50. Fev comes belatedly. Can he get there? Oh, almost a terrific mark. Spilt it. Houlihan goes to the square. O'Halpin, who's taken the mark close to the behind post. Hasn't been sighted since pretty early in the game. Coming up for only his 7th possession, but I would imagine both his hips are pretty sore. Runs around. He's seen somebody do that before, but doesn't always translate.
I think he knew what he was going to try and do, just didn't quite have the ball controlled to hit it right.
Well, suddenly they can't find a forward to kick a goal, can they?
No.
Been stuck on 7 for such a long time. Bombers have kicked the last 7. Well done, Skipworth. What a story he's turning out to be. And have a look at this. It's a panic, and they've got the right bloke. Windernick charges, gets inside 50, goes over the top with a handball, and Monfries kicks his 3rd and 2nd for the term.
We saw what Essendon have been doing when they just really pinched the ball I think it was Skipworth, wasn't it, who pinched the ball off that contest on the half-back flank, and once they got the ball out of congestion, Winderlick was a long way on his own. It was only a matter of just being able to think their way through. They had the extra number. Monfries kicked the goal, but really it was the Skipworth extrication from the congestion on the half-back flank that started it.
That was interesting. Nick Stevens has taken a very long-winded route to go and pick up Winderlick. He'd pushed up on the opposite side of the ground. He was at left half forward for Carlton, unfortunately. Hooker knocks it down. Lonigan slaps it out, falling to the ground. Welsh gave it across to Reimers inside the forward 50. Well done by Austin. Watch his left foot, son. Well, he won't come back at you. The hand pass to the square, if you don't mind. Forced through for a behind by Jamison.
Not a bad option when especially when you're squeezed on the boundary on your wrong foot to hand pass the ball to Matty Lloyd, who's generally got the body strength, but Jamison, good play there.
Jamison, short. Bauer. Been in good form recently, Bauer, but this back line has been tested tonight. Grigg. Clock running down to three-quarter time. The Bombers have bolted. Grigg, very high ball. Reimers will fly, uncontested. Oh, that was a mark.
We've seen a lot of long kicks down the line out of defence tonight, because really there's been no sideways spread on, because both sides have had their forwards pretty much one-on-one.
There's Lonigan's hard work. Bucks talked about.
The number of times that he comes up with the ball from a scrimmage like that just shows you how hard he works in and under.
So Cruiser wins the tap. Davey, brilliant. And then Davies kicked to centre half forward is a beauty. Lloyd couldn't quite. But they're under such pressure here, Carlton, all the time. Grigg got it from Carazzo. Back to Carazzo. But it's decision time again here. Over the top to Grigg. And then Grigg to Scotland. And again pressure. He's forced back. He has to retreat. And then kick it to Stanton. Well, they're at 6s and 7s, the Blues, aren't they? Nothing happening for them here. And Stanton's having a very big third quarter. That wobbly kick to full forward. Monfries front spot. Lloyd wrote it brilliantly, and then hooks it back to full forward. Davey outnumbered, and Cruiser did a good job. What a fine young player he is. And goes to Carazzo.
Carazzo in the back pocket. Blues haven't scored a goal for 36 minutes. Carazzo, right half back. Drives it up towards the wing. Dyson will mark it. Well, I'm not sure that he did. It's going the other way. Man in front. Fisher's got it. Murphy's back on the ground. They need a spark. Fisher drives it down towards half forward. Judd and Welsh. Well, Judd could have been held by the arm. Welsh did well anyway. Not sure what Hocking was thinking. Just dropped the footy.
Just let it go.
Well, he should have kicked it.
You can just see how stop-start Carlton's movement is now. Essendon have got all their numbers back inside 50. Nowhere to go.
Not a bad nickname, actually. Shoulda Hockey. Down towards full forward. In front, Slattery. Loose behind. Betts!
And that's a great finish, but if you have to manufacture goals like that for the rest of the game, they're not going to get anywhere near it.
I reckon they're outnumbered about 6-2. Carlton had the 2, but somehow or other Betts was able to just get the ball off hands and kick the goal, but certainly the numbers were all with Essendon.
Well, Fev drew a crowd, didn't he, Leo? He was able at least to draw 3 players to him there. Kicked a goal in each of the quarters, Betts, so far, so he's up to 3.
That was a much-needed goal for Carlton, but I think the concentration on Brett Ratton's concentration three-quarter time will be about the players actually working hard both ways. It's really noticeable here at ground level. Essendon really prepared to work hard defensively. Carlton not quite so in this third quarter.
Lonigan, well done, Judd. And again, Lonigan.